Curiosity is innate to a mammalian brain, but in human species it stretches far and wide. Hence we use it not only to learn about our surroundings, but also to create complex concepts and ideas. Cambridge Dictionary defines curiosity as an eager wish to know or learn about something. If someone ever wrote a new dictionary of creative thinking, it would not start with the letter A, but C and the word curiosity. Without curiosity, there would be no creativity. Welcome to another episode of New Creative You podcast. My name is Pedja, I am a creative professional and the host of this podcast. In today's episode, I will talk about curiosity and share with you some tips on how to cultivate this personal trait you were born with so that you can open your mind to new sources of inspiration. Creativity starts with curiosity. Curiosity to discover what lies behind that hill is what made early humans leave Mother Africa and conquer the entire planet. Curiosity to explore and explain the world around them led them to develop religion, philosophy, and science. Curiosity can be expressed in a short question which holds the essence of this psychological phenomenon. This question is, what if? What if a man could somehow fly? Leonardo and the Wright brothers asked themselves this question. What if we could inoculate an organism with an artificially weakened virulent strain? Would it be able to develop immunity against it? Louis Pasteur asked himself this question without knowing that this idea would lead him to discover a vaccine. What if we could wirelessly operate a machine? It was one of the many questions Nikola Tesla asked himself. Thanks to him and his patents, we have the quality of life that cannot be compared to the life people had during his time. Without curiosity, there would be no innovation and the civilization would not be able to progress. We were all born curious. This personal trait is expressed to various degrees in every one of us. The modern lifestyle is hijacking our curiosity, depriving us of its wonderful benefits. Every day we are surrounded by zillion of information, some of which are useful and some complete rubbish. They are junk food for our curiosity. We use them to satisfy our curiosity, although we get no real value from them. In time, our mind becomes overwhelmed with trivial, superficial thoughts that distract us from questioning the reality around us and from asking ourselves questions like who we really are, what do we want in life, what is our purpose on this planet. With curiosity being so essential to creative thinking, I decided to share with you a few tips for cultivating personal curiosity. Tip number 1. Embrace the improbable. At its birth, an idea is pure energy manifested as a thought. This thought is later transformed into a piece of writing, drawing, a song, choreography, or an instrumental interpretation. During the creative process, it is of vital importance not to restrict your creativity by censoring your thoughts. Free your mind completely. Forget for a moment everything you have learned and approach the problem with childlike thinking, even if you are trying to solve a complex business problem. Make a note of every idea that comes into your mind. After all, putting a crazy idea on a piece of paper will not kill you. You do not need to share these ideas with anyone, and most probably you will never use them at all. Still, these strange, surreal, funny, totally unacceptable by the client ideas play a vital role in the creative process. They prepare your mind for different possibilities. They also make the thinking process more entertaining and help remove the tension you might be feeling due to the difficulty of the task or the approaching deadline. They will open holes in the wall that is surrounding your conscious mind and allow you to peek into its subconscious part. An athlete always starts his or her training with a warm-up and then proceeds to more demanding exercises. Consider your first ideas a warm-up that will prepare your mind for more deeper thinking and set the stage for more practical ideas. This process of liberating your thoughts will require some discipline and training. Still, it is worth an effort because eventually it will expand your creative thinking. Tip number 2. Become inquisitive. However annoying our everyday problems might be, truth is that often we do not think deep enough about most of them due to lack of time, motivation, resources, or simply because of poor attention and an urgent need for quick solutions. Best ideas are always the result of vast knowledge and deep thinking about the problem in question. Although they may appear in a flash of a moment, great ideas are never random. Thorough research and attention to every detail are needed because sometimes small details can lead to great revelations. When thinking about the problem, ask yourself numerous why questions to get to its core. Why are the sales low? Product placement is not proper. Why is product placement not proper? If you are looking for improvements, try numerous how questions. How can we improve the service in our restaurant? By introducing different menus depending on the profile of our guests. How can we learn what the preferences of our guests are? Why? How? What can we do to... Is there an alternative way to... Are the key questions you should keep asking yourself during the thinking process. Tip number 3. Seek new experiences. A stimulating environment is beneficial for creative thinking. Think for a moment about the following questions. What are the activities that you enjoy doing? What are the places that inspire you, relax you, help you connect with your true nature? Who are the people that you enjoy spending time with? Who motivate you, bring you joy, can teach you new things? How can you transform your living and working space to reflect better your personality? The stimulating social and physical environment is beneficial for creative thinking. The human brain adapts easily to the environment. If your everyday reality is monotonous, your brain will get used to it and it will use minimum power to maintain you in the operating mode. If, on the other hand, your environment is varied, your brain will be forced to shift gears during the day, and that will make it more active and prepared to tackle different situations faster and in a more creative way. Tip number 4. Become courageous. Create the habit of leaving your comfort zone. Try out things that you always wanted to do but never had time or resources. Explore things that excite you, scare you, inspire you. This will require coming out of your comfort zone, but however stressful it may be, once you overcome the initial discomfort, you may start enjoying it, or maybe you will discover that you want even more of the stuff. Creating is getting out of a comfort zone too. Creating means exposing your most profound emotions, your fairies and demons, and that can be scary. Or sometimes you may feel that you have hit the wall, that there is no way that you can complete the task, that everything and everyone is working against you. It takes a lot of courage to find the will to go on and not give up, stay in the comfort zone, but instead to follow your creative drive despite the odds. Learning to step out of your comfort zone will make your life rich in experiences that can provide a source of fresh inspiration, but it will also make you more prepared to face your own creative crisis that will always follow you throughout your creative career. As a child, you were curious, free, and creative. Cherish your curiosity and never let those creative flames inside you be put out. So remember, embrace the improbable, become inquisitive, seek new experiences, become courageous, and your curiosity will reward you with fresh inspiration for your new ideas. Thank you for joining me in today's show. If you liked this episode, you would do me a great favor if you liked, commented, and shared it with your creative friends. You can also visit my blog at newcreativeyou.com and discover some interesting topics there. There you will also find links to my social media profiles, so you can follow me and stay up to date with what is going on with the New Creative You project. You can also subscribe to my mailing list, the link is in the description, to get access to New Creative You's secret page where you can download free ebooks and other digital material that will keep your brain active and creative. I have one final request for you. Please stay healthy and creative.